Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Newcastle United save on Football Manager 2021. Since you've last saw us play NA games, we've become f***ing amazing. So now that I've turned the camera on and I'm recording, we're probably going to be utter shit. So what you last saw was us scraping a 2-1 win against West Ham in the league and then going to Munich and getting a 2-2 draw when we should have come away with more. Since then, we've not even conceded a goal. Beat Leeds 2-0, pretty routine. Malcolm and then Fausto Vera popped up with a belter late on. Thank you, Jerry Cinnamon. 5-0 against Notts County in the Carabao Cup competition that we got to the final of last season. Hopefully we're going to win it this season. Very much rotated side. Ayer, Edwards double and a João Pedro double too. 3-0 win against Reading. João Pedro on the score sheet again, as well as the superb Demi Lovato and Marcus Edwards. Hit a goal scoring streak has Marcus. 2-0 win against Inter. Okay, that was very much helped by the fact Barella got sent off in the 6th minute, but they didn't even have a shot on target, and it was Tierney that caused him getting sent off. It was a bad tackle on Tierney, and then Tierney walloped one into the top corner later on, so that was more than welcome. And so was João Pedro's goal. And 2-0 against Spurs. Another goal for Marcus Edwards against his former club this time, and Maxi Gomez popped up too. Now, today, we play 4th place Manchester City in the league, and then Olympique Lyon, 2nd in the group stage of the Champions League. So, the team that we go with against Manchester City at St James's Park is this. Ruben Blanco in goals, obviously. Ayer, Upamecano and Demi Lovato, the back three I'm going with. They've been pretty solid. Mark Mulder, because Max Aarons is still injured. And Max Aarons is injured too. Couldn't say his name right, so that's good. Could have started again. But no, we're still here. Professional as ever. Callum Tierney on the left-hand side with Marcos and Sondri, the Brazilian double act in the middle of the park. Superb footballers. We love it. Marcus Edwards doing enough to keep his place on the right-hand side. Dani Olmo on the left with Maxi Gomez up top. The bench being Woodman, Anastasi, Koopmeiners, Biaz, Malcolm, João Pedro and Diogo Jota. Plenty of firepower. And when you consider that Max Aarons, Saint-Maximin, Vera, Ari and Bay aren't even on the bench, pretty decent squad. Just noticed Callum Wilson's there. Sorry Callum, if you're watching at home. I know you're a big fan. Of course you are. Spell your name wrong though, sucker.
Oh, hard man.
Now we are underway at St James's Park against what is obviously still a very, very good Manchester City side. A win would be enough to take us top for now, albeit until Manchester United play. But Marcus Edwards has got a corner pretty early on. Oh, and we went very, very close. I think it was Ayer in the end that headed wide there. That would have been a brilliant start. But alas, no. Still 0-0. You all know that. I would like to take this opportunity after there's been no further highlights for the first half an hour. Of course there's one now. To say that if you've not checked out any of my experiment videos on Football Manager, then please do and let me know what you think. Because I'm just getting started with them and I can do with all the feedback I can get really so I can get better at them. And if you've already watched them, let me know in the comments down below if you've not in one of those videos in this one. And let me know what you like about them, what you don't like about them, or some future experiments that you'd like to see. Back to this action, and Man City have got the ball. De Bruyne, that's not good. Boadu in behind, and I'm not really sure what Ruben Blanco's done there. He's decided to not dive at the feet of him there. And, of course, when I turn on the camera, and after an international break as well, things go to absolute pot, because that is just my luck. Split the back three with ease. I don't really know what's happened there. I mean, I know De Bruyne is good at passing, but that was simply too easy. And then Ruben Blanco just sort of stood and went, "You wanna? All right, okay, yeah, no problem, mate. After you, he's too much of a gentleman. Clatter him if you need to." Half time, we're losing 1-0, and I'm raging, quite clearly. Not raging enough to throw the water bottle. I'm not insane. They've put that in there, and I've barely seen anyone ever react well to it. A few players look motivated, and then the rest just look absolutely frightened. What else is frightening is the fact we've barely seen a chance for us, and you saw the stats there. We really, really should be doing better here, and it's going to be another Man City highlight. Boadu, again getting in behind. The middle defender's meant to be the cover defender, and yet nowhere to be seen. So that's not very helpful. I'm going to make changes now because we should be doing far, far better than we are. We go to the 4-2-3-1. Upamecano comes off. The wing-backs drop back to full-back duty. Olmo into the middle, in behind Maxi Gomez. And João Pedro, who's been on fire, as you know, on the left-hand side. Let's see if that can get us back into things. I'll demand more too. Immediately, we've got set piece. Edwards has put it in. Straight into the hands of Ederson. We've been good from set pieces as well off camera, so I don't know what's happening here. Ederson, Moraes, I don't know. But anyway, we've collected the ball. Let's go again. Sondre in the middle of the park. Let's do something Brazilian, lads. Come on, a bit of silky samba skills. Mert Mulder, come on then. Yes, I'm sure there's space out this side. Yes, Kieran Tierney. Silky Scottish skills, maybe? Maybe? No, okay. Get it across, mate. Come on. Bloody hell, show us how hard you are wearing your shorts and short sleeves, Maxi Gomez! Get in, mate! Yes, that is superb. That is why we paid 42 million quid for him. I won't lie, I was panicking a little bit, considering the last time I paid big money for a striker was Armando in the bringing back the glory series, and he didn't quite hit the form I would have liked of him. But Maxi Gomez has started to pick up some form, which is nice. If he could get going a bit more, that would be even better, but we'll take that. We've equalised against Man City. We get the goal that our play deserves, and hopefully we'll get a couple more. Or just one more, to be honest. I have no idea what I just said there. That was not a word. 15 minutes to go. Marcus Edwards not having the best of games out there despite his recent form, so Malcolm will come on, and hopefully he's got a point to prove. He should do, because he's not really been playing much, to be honest. He probably won't do anything now. Uh-oh, it's going to be a Man City highlight instead. Lamar's put it in. It's headed clear by Ayer. Now, we're going to look to hit them on the break. And João Pedro on the ball. He is a good finisher. He's going to go himself, it looks like. And, I wish he'd hit the target. And speaking of wanting to hit the target, I'm going to try and hit the target man, Maxi Gomez. Great in the air, if you remember rightly. 17 strength. Where is it? Jumping reach, 16. Great heading. He's 6'1", a decent height. So, we're going to go more direct. Get the balls in the box, float them up there so he can get his big dome on it. And João Pedro's going to be in there too, with Diogo Jota on a winger duty and Malcolm on the other side as well. Get the balls in the box, not long to go. Will we see anything else? A late winner for either side? Ideally us, but okay, nothing. We deserved the win there. Not clinical enough in the final third, and unfortunately, they were. Not a terrible point against rivals. But if we're going to win the league, these are the games we need to be winning. On to the Champions League now against Lyon.
Goodness, you're French.
Now, a fair few changes since the last game going into this one, so I'll run you through the whole team. Ruben Blanco in goals though, as per usual. Ayer, Upamecano, and this time Koopmeiners on the left-hand side. Left-footed, makes sense. Anastasi coming in the wing-back role. He's actually a pretty good young wing-back. He's played well in a couple games. I've thrown him in actually off-camera. And basically, Tierney's been screaming out for a rest, so he will get one. Fausto Vera and Dani Olmo, the combo in the middle this time, with Malcolm coming on the right-hand side with a point to prove. Likewise, Diogo Jota has not been playing much, and Maxi Gomez fresh after that goal against Man City. Woodman, never called him that before, Freddie Woodman. Lovato, didn't call her Demi Lovato for once, bloody hell. Marcos, Omar Diaz, Marcus Edwards, João Pedro, and Callum Wilson on the bench. Let's see if we can annoy some Lyon fans after we previously annoyed some Lorient fans in the last experiment video, which you should definitely check out after this one. I'm just such a pro. And well, we are underway at St James's Park once again, our home of great football. I don't know. Mert Mulder flying down the right hand side. If we could score after I've just said that, then that would be very much appreciated in all honesty, lads. Mert Mulder has put it in for Diogo Jota. And I look like a genius for putting him in and saying we're the home of great football. That was great football. And it's ended in a goal. He's got a point to prove and he's bloody well proven it. Well done, Diogo. That is exactly what we want. Competition. It was good play from Malcolm down the right-hand side too. Back to Mert Mulder, who put it across, picked him out, and a great finish as he picked out the bottom corner. And we've got a corner as well. Malcolm has put it in and it's 2-0. Goodness gracious me. Christopher Ayer, the second goal this season. I'm telling you, put it to the near post, get the big man to attack it, and you're sorted. You're sorted for life with that tactic. Great ball in, and Christopher Ayer has absolutely smashed that into the top corner with his big dome. There we are. And as things stand, we'd be 3 points clear in a very healthy position in the group stage. We were 4th seed going into this group, and we could have got a much easier one. But we'll take this. We'll take this all the way to the bank. I tell you that much. Undefeated after 3 games would be a very, very much welcome. Almada there, we saw, once turned us down. So I think we're going to try and sign him before we sign Ryan Christie. Or something along those lines. Or maybe it was Benedetti. But, yeah, who's boss now? Me boss. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why it sounded like I was calling myself boss to someone else who I also call boss. But that was a bit of a nightmare. Eddie Nketiah's playing for them, so he's going to score, isn't he? Yeah, he's in behind, and it's a great save from Ruben Blanco. He is so underrated on this game. What a save that is. He comes up trumps time and time again. Let's forget what he did against the Man City. Yeah, forgot about that. I did actually, so look like an idiot now, don't I? Don't usually do myself any favours in these videos, do I? Not at all. Not one bit. And that is disgusting on Dani Olmo there. That is just absolutely foul. I guess we got a free kick. Al Malcolm from range. Yeah, that was worse. Disgusting. Disgusting! But here we go. A Leon throw-in. Kostas Tsimikas, another fullback that we looked at before we elected to go for Junior Firpo, may God rest his soul. Okay, this is absolute chaos, but we're on the break now. Malcolm, come on then. A third goal inside half an hour would be immense. It's not going to happen though, so what did you expect? Malcolm with a corner. I noticed Anastasi and Vera both carrying knocks, so that's not much use. Malcolm can't get the ball past the first man either, so again, not any use. Let's see if we can work it though. Anastasi, he'll just stay on. It's not Malcolm. Maxi Gomez. Good save by their goalkeeper though. After Blanco pulled one off at the other end. Let's see if we'll do anything from his corner. We're just seeing it for the sake of it. It's just for the sake of it. So, welcome. Hope you're glad you're here. Like the video if you are. Thank you very much. Half time, 2-0. Routine. Second half is underway. Was going to take off some of the injured lads. Not done that yet. We're now 3-0 up. Malcolm's absolutely wellied that into the goal there. Got an assist. And he played a part in the first goal. And now he's just smashed one in from 25 yards out. So, fair enough, mate. Should maybe be playing you more. But Marcus Edwards has been on fire, in fairness. Not a bad problem to have whatsoever. Leon have a lot of problems, speaking of it. Kostas Tsimikas, they'll look to cause us some. So, it's all linking in, intertwined, synergy and stuff. Let's break on them, to be honest. Zito, he sounds like a Brazilian player from the 70s, fair enough. There maybe was one, was there? I don't know, I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments down below. Ruben Blanco's taking that well, and let's counter-attack. I'll take off Fausto Vera, and then see what I can do to get Anastasi off, so we don't run them into the ground too much with these injuries. Maybe with about half an hour to play, if we're still comfortable and 3 goals in front, if not more. Let's see what happens. It looks like, if anything, from this play that it's going to be just 2 goals in front. Eddie Nketiah in behind. Another great save from the great Ruben Blanco. And right now, Leon are drawing a Blanco. I'm honestly surprised I've not used that joke more. And you're probably surprised too, having seen some of my videos and how bad some of the jokes are. Not as bad as that corner, though. Here is Diogo Jota. He'll probably get scythed down or something. Let's see. Let's wait for it to happen. Maxi Gomez. Okay, we're actually working it. He's just booted it off someone for a throw-in. So, fair enough. If that's what you got to do, then you do it, Leon. More power to you. Stop now, Callum. Sometimes I need to learn to just when to stop speaking. 21 years on from my birth. Still not happened yet. But we come again. Half an hour gone. There will be changes after this play. Let's see. Mark Mulder in. Has put it in. Malcolm's heading's not quite his speciality. But, we can't do everything, can you? Right, well, we're doing something. What it is, I don't really know. But this is the formation we're going with. I've forgotten to take off Fausto Vera, so we'll do that now. Marcos can come on as well. So it's Omar and Marcos in the middle of the park now. Omar Biaz, that is. Diogo Jota's moved in one, and Olmo is now wide playmaking. Apparently, that's what I've decided to go with, because we don't have anyone who can play left wing back, essentially, or any other full backing position. That's not a thing, full backing position, but Mark Mulder, so he's the only one, and he's knackered as well, so he's probably going to come off at some point as well. That's what we're doing. Get used to it. We're 3-0 up with 25 minutes to go. We're not going to throw it away. No chance. Not a chance in hell. I'll eat my hat if we do. Guys, when I said I have no idea what I'm doing, I meant it. Okay? Yep, now this is what we're doing. Marcus Edwards is on the right-hand side. Mark Mulder's off. Malcolm's now in one on the other side though, and Diogo Jota is over. So guess Malcolm's in 2, I guess. There, or in and out again, if you like. Okay, 15 minutes to go, still 3-0 up. Don't bottle it now, because I will look like a tactical genius if we don't. Malcolm's put it in. Maxi Gomez is headed over. In all my videos, over 100 now, well over 100, don't think I've even once looked like a tactical genius. But if you just speak things into reality, manifest, as I believe the kids say, then, you never know what can happen. Let's try and manifest Newcastle United into becoming not even just a good football team, a football team. Play football and not whatever the hell Steve Bruce has got them doing now. Let's manifest that into happening in real life. We've won, we're the best team in the world, and the best team in the world are currently 3 points clear in their Champions League group despite being the 4th seed, so suck it everyone else.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya!
And the best team in the world will be back with the game against Bayern Munich in the group stages, and then either Bournemouth or Villa on the other side. I haven't decided yet, so you're going to have to come back to find out. Like this video though if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any in future. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Check out my Football Manager experiments. Let me know what the hell you think of them. If they're terrible, that's quite possible. Tell me what I can do to do better. And take care, every single one of you. Take care of those around you. Check on your friends. Have a nice